what's up? It's Eddie Rivera with New York Fitness and Boxing. Guess who I have? Chris MALGERI. He is back. He had a little bit of an injury, right? But he's back. He looks strong, all right? But he's back and ready to rock and roll, guys. I miss him. I'm sure you did too. Guys, we're closed, but Chris is bringing this to you live on Instagram. Please share it on your social media platforms. And oh, by the way, if you missed any of this, go right to our YouTube channel and you'll see Chris there as well with some of his other programs, all right? So enough from me. Chris is up.
Okay, so what we're looking at today is a super basic shadow boxing class and using the bag a little bit. So I'll do half on the shadow boxing in case you don't have the bag, how to do everything and work on your form. And then we are going to work on the same things, working on the bag a little bit, right? See how many combinations we can get accomplished. We're going to start, we'll do 1 minute rounds, and we're going to go approximately 30 minutes. We'll do 1 minute rounds, working on basic elbow techniques. We'll do a couple of elbow variations. We'll do knee variations. Now, sort of a theme, as Coach mentioned, I have an ankle injury, right? It's the dreaded, you have children and they have Legos and late at night you slip on your Legos. So anyway, enough of that. I am working around my injury, right? I can't stay stationary. We can do a lot of times you see me do more dynamic kind of exercises, ballistic movements, jump squats, that kind of thing. I can't really do that right now. So I'll be bringing a lot of things where I'm having to work around my injury. So because I'm having a hard time stabilizing on my right ankle, right, I'm not going to be throwing a lot of things from the left leg. Everything I do will be from the right leg. You will use both elbows and moving around is fine. But for me, balancing on my right leg is challenging. So if you have an injury that you're trying to work out around, you have to sometimes be a little bit creative. But what's important, what's absolutely vital, is you don't quit. You don't use your injury as an excuse not to do something. You don't use your injury to Uber Eats McDonald's and just binge watch Netflix because, hey, I can't walk so well or I'm sort of stiff. There's a lot of stuff you can do. The most important, I'll give you the two most important things for fitness, especially around injuries, is you have to maintain your hydration and you have to maintain your diet. If you do those two things, then at least you can keep everything sort of stabilized. You can do stretching, if you can't do push-ups or a shoulder thing, you can concentrate on your squats perhaps, and what have you. But because I'm a little, it's on the mend. It's on the mend, but I don't feel strong, and I don't want to risk more than it's worth just to try to get some reps in. When we're back and my legs feel good and everything's working, we'll work on both sides, right? So what we're going to start with is specifically if you don't have a lot of experience throwing the elbow and throwing the knee in Thai boxing, and then how we can incorporate the boxing hands with the elbow and the boxing hands with the knee. So quite a bit of fun. We can create a lot of combinations based on something that if you're a NYFB, you participate, you come to a lot of Coach Bill's classes, you understand what a jab, cross, hook, and uppercut are. We can expand your ability to train a little bit, have a good time. We're adding the elbow and the knee to this is a very simple way to expand out your routine, give you a little more enjoyment, a little more fun. I'm gonna set my timer here. This is going to be more of a low impact, modest workout. I want you to concentrate on your form. If you have any questions, you can get a hold of me through New York Fitness and Boxing. Find me on Facebook or Instagram if you have any questions. I am taking some of my personal clients via FaceTime, Skype, or Zoom, or if you guys want to keep up with your technique, you want to work on your form. Hopefully at some time here, a lot of my friends across the country, across the world, their gyms are opening up with their proper compliance, 6 feet, and blah, blah, blah. That is something we can easily do here, and I hope we'll be able to get started. So we're going to start in a basic footwork. All right, we're going to work a basic shuffle just to sort of warm up and get into the group of things, and then every round we will be adding different elements. This is going to be a follow-along workout. You can rewind, go through at your time, at your leisure. We're going to get started. Okay, respect in the beginning. I'm going to be working off my basic kickstands in Thai boxing. So I'm going to advance, I'm going to retreat, I'm going to step to my left, I'm going to step to my right. I'm taking very basic footwork. It's helping me warm up my legs a little bit. Also puts my mind in what it is we're doing. I'm going to angle a little bit so you guys can see. Advancing, retreating, left step, right step. Advancing, retreating, left step, right step. Advance, retreat, left step, right step. Footwork in Thai boxing is your key to successful training. If you have pretty good footwork, a good stance, good footwork, we can get a lot done. Now, if you're in my classes, you'll hear me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knowing the time in your footwork is going to help you with a lot of these strikes. So let's start off. We're going to use our rear elbow. You're going to step in on 1, elbow on 2, back on 3, 4 with your footwork. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You notice that my elbow from the rear axis of the body is going to hit on the second beat of my footwork. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The elbow will stop right dead center, right in front of my nose, right dead center. And just like in our boxing classes, if I'm striking right, my left hand is on guard, protecting my head. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Nice and easy. 3, 4. Always in and out with the footwork. Constant motion with the footwork. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. Second technique is my elbow off the lead arm. Now my front foot steps. I'm going to step in, I'm going to elbow. 1, just to warm up. 2, as I elbow, horizontal elbow, I'm striking with the tip of my elbow. My hand comes to my sternum, to my center, and my elbow lands with my front foot. Push off the back leg. Now, start moving with it a little bit. Sometimes this is known as the snap elbow in our program, which is the lead horizontal elbow. Number 3, we're going to work on the vertical elbow off the rear side of the body. So I step in on 1, I elbow as my right foot steps in on 2, come back on 3, 4. 1, 2, 1. Lift the chin of your opponent. My hand follows right over my ear. Now, in my past, we would have said this is the fix your hair elbow. That doesn't apply to me anymore. I don't have that much hair to fix. But some of you with nice stylish hair, as if you're brushing your hair over your ear. Notice there's a little bit of a dip as I step in, and I'm powering through my quads to get that little extra power. Everything is powered through the legs. Now, lead elbow, vertical lead elbow. Step forward with my left foot. I'm turning my body slightly, facing the front. Instead of keeping my shoulders square, as I step in, I get a little more reach by slightly stepping, turning my left shoulder forward. Pushing off the back leg to get power. Next, what I want to take is the rear knee. The rear knee will hit on the second beat, just as we did with the rear elbow. Step in, 1. Now the knee is going to be a thrusting knee, not an up knee, right? So imagine like you're breaking a piece of wood over your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. front. Get a few reps in for you. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So what we're going to do, as you'll see in a bit, we'll start with some hands, some boxing combinations, and we're going to build. So let's warm up into our boxing a little bit. I'm still in my Thai stance, okay? But if I want to step into a jab, I'm going to step in slightly to a boxing stance. Just the jab. Then back to my kick stance. Everything from your boxing stance, but when we start to involve the kicking, it's more efficient if we do it from the kicking stance. Jab cross combination. From the kick stance, step in, jab cross, step back out. Exhale on both strike. Nice and easy. Add the left hand, add the left hook. Left jab, right cross, left hook. Now, when you throw the left hook in Thai boxing, there's two schools of thought. Sometimes people will pivot just like we would in a normal Western boxing class. Sometimes, more often nowadays, when you throw the left hook, the front leg cannot pivot because we're going to receive the kick. It's a little different theme. So, make sure your upper body rotates. 1, 2, upper body mostly, right? If you rotate, you're giving your opponent the knee or the kick to your thigh, which is, speaking from experience, horrendous. 1, 2, but your upper body can become very flexible in your ribs. Now, if you're doing this all for fun, if you're doing it for the workout, let your foot pivot. That's okay. Or a little more the Dutch style. But if you're doing this in the pure Thai style, jab cross, poof, the front foot cannot pivot. Number 4 is the uppercut. Jab cross, left hook, right uppercut, straight up the middle, right head slightly off center. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and loose. Get a slight dip into your uppercut. 1, 2, 3. Step. I'm a little exaggerated here. Load up on the quads. Drive through your uppercut with your quads. So now, we're going to start playing with some combinations. We have a combo, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, let's start putting some elbows into this. 1 elbow. Start just the first one, 1 elbow. Rear elbow. Sometimes, make it a vertical elbow. For sake of time today. Horizontal elbow after the jab, 1 elbow. Vertical elbow after the jab, 1 elbow. Horizontal elbow. Vertical elbow. Horizontal elbow. Vertical elbow. Nice and easy. 1, 2, 1, 2. Next, we're going to take the jab cross followed by the lead elbow in 2 ways. Jab cross, step in, lead elbow. Imagine if somebody covers up, as soon as they open their hands, you're going to sneak that elbow between their guard. Jab cross, lead elbow. Yes, it would be illegal in boxing, but I'm not a boxing coach. You have built for that. Now, horizontal elbow. 1, 2, horizontal elbow. This works great if they slip my cross and they come in close. Horizontal elbow. Vertical elbow. Now we'll follow from the hook. Many times when you're throwing your hook, your opponent covers. Once they cover, they're opening themselves up for a combo. 1, 2, 3, they're covering. Sneak that vertical elbow between their guard. 1, 2, 3, step and elbow. 1, 2, 3, step and elbow. 1, 2, 3, step and elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's imagine this one lands. 1, 2, 3. Vertical elbow, horizontal elbow to finish. Snap the jaw. 1, 2, 3. Up, across. 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 That's it. Now, we're going to finish with the uppercut. 1, 2, 3, 4. We lifted the jaw. Oh, beautiful. Left snap elbow to finish. 2, 4. Oof. Add the elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elbow. As soon as you lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, front foot steps, whoop, quick elbow. Okay, so that's our 4 jab, cross, hook, uppercut, basic combination, adding some elbows. Now, really simple, we're going to add the right knee. We could alternate knees, like we alternated elbows, but as I said, I'm working around my injury. So, I'm only going to be throwing the right knee for safety. If you like, for example, when I throw the jab cross, you may prefer to throw the left knee. You should be able to do both, but as you like, jab, right knee. They cover up. Very useful. You can jab somebody, they cover up, sink that right knee to their breadbasket. Number 2. Jab cross from your right hand. Don't rewind, don't recover. 1, 2, knee. They're pairing the knee, they're pairing the cross knee. They're blocking the cross knee. While you're keeping them busy with the right hand, 1, 2, poof, land that knee to the body. So the right hand powers the right knee. All right, from the left hook. If I jab cross left hook, I make the guy cover, but maybe I can put his body weight all the way towards his left. Line him up perfect for my right knee. 1, 2, 3, right knee. Jab cross hook, knee. Uppercut. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, after you lift the jaw, I want you to imagine you're grabbing by the top of the head, pulling a knee. Okay? We'll get more of this details in class. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab with the uppercut hand and pull a knee. You lift your jaw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab the head. Knee to the breadbasket. All right, so gives you a sample of working the combinations. Now, for the last 11 minutes that we have on this, let's run through some of those things on the back. Just the basics, one at a time. Right elbow. Left elbow, lead elbow, stepping in. Vertical elbow. Now, the vertical elbow you can just hit as if you're hitting to the sternum. Avoid scraping the back and ripping the skin on your elbow. Come straight in. This is much better on the thigh pads. Lead elbow. Rear knee. One in each. With me, right elbow, left elbow, right vertical elbow, left vertical elbow, turning the body in, and right knee, right elbow, left elbow, right up elbow, left up elbow, right knee, what we call straight knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2. All right, now the fun begins. Taking our combos. Jab, rear elbow. Jab, shuffle in, elbow. Watch my feet. I like this version. Jab, use your slide and step to come in, cover more ground. This is great when you're in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. This is for my teacher, Eric Paulson. You're hiding your footwork behind your jab. Slow motion. 1. Slide up, step in elbow 2. The jab is a long range technique. The elbow is a short range technique. We have to hide our footwork, getting close. Jab cross, left elbow. When I jab cross, if I feel a little far, I have to chip into my left elbow to hit the back. If I'm fighting and I visualize the person slips my punch, so I punch a little past the bag, I can train it that way too, your choice. If I hit his face at distance, step in. If he slips my punch, I have to punch a little past the bag as using my imagination that the opponent slipped. Distance. They slip my punch. Distance. He slips my right hand. Sink that elbow right into the corner of the jaw or the temple. He slips my right hand. Jab, cross, hook. The person covers their hook. 1, 2, 3, straight in the middle. Right up the middle, left the jaw. Pop, 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 lift. Pop, 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 lift. If you want a little more, hit a little more solid, 1, 2, 3. And imagine the sternum. That's also pretty horrid. If you're maybe the shorter of the two, which oftentimes I am, 1, 2, 3, see the sternum? Whop! Try to crack the sternum. Remember, in Thai boxing, we put gloves on the hands, but not the elbows. That's weird. Now, from 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to take the left snap elbow. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. I like to uppercut to the body. If you try to get the chin, sometimes your punch glances, especially as you get a little sweaty on the back. Some bags that have that nice ring around to work on the uppercut, right? I really like the other version of the aqua bag, right? You can hit upper a little bit. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, up, elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, snap that elbow in. 1, 2, 3, 4, elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, elbow. Pop, 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 elbow. Now, let's go through the same pattern, replacing the knee for the elbow, right? Jab, at distance, person covers up, stick him with the right knee. Pop. Take your time, get used to the back. 1, knee. Push, knee. Push, knee. Just like the Adam Sandler water boy. Visualize an attack. Push, knee. Push, knee. Push, knee. Now, let's take that gap out between the jab and the knee. Like a 1, 2, but the knee instead of the right hand. Jab cross. Again with the right knee, although if you're feeling confident, use your left as well. 1, 2, right knee. Right knee as a part of the pivot of the cross. From my rotation, just launch the knee, right? 1, 2, knee. If you're struggling, 1, 2, step, and then knee. Perfect. Get that down first. If you lose your balance, pop, pop, recover quickly and then throw your knee. Once you're confident, you visualize 1, 2, the hands come up. Wop, pop, pop. Find that solar plexus. Get them on the ropes. Get them in the cage, is that your thing? All right, jab, cross, hook, the person covering, right knee to the body. Super straightforward. 1, 2, 3, knee. Pa, 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 knee. Next one, jab, cross, hook, right uppercut. Grab the head, pull in knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Simulate. Grab, knee. Now, for the last minute, before we do a little cool down, anything, just work around the back, elbow, knee, 1, 2 elbow, 1, 2, 3 elbow. Anything you saw today, play with it. Might find some favorite combos. Visualize your opponent's reaction. Watch them block, pop, pop, send in the knee. Watch them cover the hook, send in the elbow. Everything with intention. All right. Over to my left a little bit. Over to your right a little bit. Hands to the middle, little squat. Come straight up. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go a little deeper for the last 20 seconds. So what I want you to do, 20 more seconds, that's it. Come down, squat position. Forward bend. Just kind of get comfortable, get those hamstrings stretched out, back down. A little moving around. Up we go. And back down. All right, good. So, we keep moving along. Especially nice about this time of year. You're in your house, you're outside, keep working out. Doesn't matter what you do, right? I may, just for fun, give you an isometric workout, which is a static hold workout in different positions. It's a little bit more Chinese martial arts oriented, but you have an injury, a knee, ankle, hip, you can't move around, you get to your hips too much, concentrate on your upper body. Get some bands, keep working on the bands, whatever it is, right? Laziness is not an injury, right? Maybe it's a mental deficit of some kind, but it's tough. I get it. Your ankle hurts, you don't want to move around, I don't want to do anything, but you got to keep going. You got to figure out a way, something to do, right? I've had students with severe knee injuries. We sit them on a stability ball. We work the focus mitts while we're both sitting down on a stability ball. So they're working their legs and they're still moving on those nice bouncy balls, right? You can figure something out. If you can't, you should probably contact me, because I could probably figure something out. Right? So, anyway, Coach.
Good job.
Maybe you got some updates.
Woo! There you, Chris, man. I tell you, we missed them just like you. I missed them too. It's nice to see that combination. Whoa! I'm learning too, guys. I'm behind the scenes doing some of those combos as well. So we're very proud to have him here. He came back from an injury. He looks stronger than ever. Look at those legs. Mine's, I don't know. We look pretty similar. I don't know. Anyway.
It's all here. It's all here.
Guys, again, if you missed any of this, please just go to our YouTube channel and you'll pick that up as well. We have a lot of fun here, so hopefully when we open up, you guys will come down and we get to enjoy each other's company, all right? So, enough for me. Remember, we're closed. We're bringing it to you live on Instagram. Talk to you soon.